What's going on, guys? Been a while since I've vlogged, but it has been a very long Friday. Tired, and I've spent a lot of time on the road. I just got back from a trip to Hobbytown. I was out there for a couple hours hanging out, and got some stuff, so I figured I'd show off what I got there. First and foremost, because you know I gotta have it, Grandmaker Petite Guy to go in the pile of other 00 Petite Guys. I got, because I've needed some of these for a while, and it's the last ones they had, nippers. But these are the Mr. Tools versions. These things are literally like second only to the God Hands. So they're comparable to God Hands and significantly cheaper because these are only about $26.99 a piece. And Dion was supposed to let me know when they came in. I got lucky, there was still some on the shelf. So got those because Miss Shoky and I have been splitting the nippers. And I've needed them a lot lately, obviously. Speaking of Miss Shoky, we went to the pre-registration deal for getting her surgery done on Monday. We thought it was going to only take like 30-40 minutes. We were there for almost over 2 hours, including waiting room, filling out all the paperwork, going over everything, her having to go get blood drawn and all that just to make sure everything's good going into the surgery, make sure she doesn't have any infections and stuff like that. So Monday morning is going to suck. And originally they said the surgery was going to take about 30 minutes or so. They have the OR booked for like an hour and 15 minutes just in case, because you never know. And most of these things are an outpatient deal. You just come in, it happens, 2 hours, you know, you're there for about an hour or so to wake up, and then you go to post-op and all that stuff. You get whatever, and then you get to go home. So hopefully it works out that way. But it is said, you know, with the history of her stuff, not to mention her lupus, they may or may not have to hold her overnight. Bring an overnight bag just in case. But even if I don't bring it, we're only not even 10 minutes from the hospital. So if I gotta run home and get a bag for her, we can do that. And her moms are gonna be here. They're gonna drive in from Bryan, so that'll be cool. I'm tired. It's like it's all hitting me right now. Do I look tired? Because I think I look tired. Yeah, I didn't even get to the last thing that I've got going on here. But either way, I've been kind of busy, but not really. I kind of took it easy this week, but with everything else going on. I worked on the custom local type a little bit. I made the weapons for it, which came out better than I thought. So once I get the rest of the details built on it that I want to do, which is actually the hardest part of the whole thing, and I knew it was going to be the hardest part of the whole thing, then I can get it ready for paint and all that stuff, and then I can get closer to being done. It's like I'm down to like the last 20% of building, and it's the hardest 20%. Tired. But I did that yesterday. I think I'm going to work on it on Sunday. Because I think for the first couple days of the week I'm not going to be able to get anything done. I need to film Not Quite Master Grade Monday because I think I'm going to work on the Hexa gear. The only reason I'm throwing it in there is because it doesn't really fit with the rest of the Gunpla reviews, and it is big, so it should go in there. I didn't film all at Hobbytown because I wasn't really planning on doing a vlog today. I just felt like talking now. They have a few new things in. I went there to pay off my layaway. So it's like, I'm either going to pay on my layaway or I'm going to buy a couple $100 worth of stuff. And I didn't need a couple $100 worth of stuff. But I did have to put back the RG Banshee because I figure I could just get that at the meet here in a couple weeks. I put down an MG Wing Zero Custom just to replace the one that is now the Christmas Gundam. But as previously stated, the layaway. Running out of video. I keep forgetting I only got 5 minutes. As previously seen on the vlogs, I got my Flame Toys Drift. I'm gonna play with this for a little bit and see how cool it really is, because it looks awesome. So I'm gonna play with that, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. So it is Saturday night, well, evening. Obviously, I'm off work. An easy day at work. I've been watching YouTube videos and playing with Drift over here. I'll show it off more tomorrow on my live stream. But, oh, it is so good. Flame Toys nailed it. And I didn't even realize it was Flame Toys that's coming out with the Transformer model kits. They're going to be getting a lot of my money over the next year or so. Also, I was playing around with the extra bits there. I don't think I showed it off much in the thing yesterday, but the scarf / poncho is a really cool addition. Also gives me very good ideas for what I want to do with my custom Lupus that I'm going to do for the Lupus for Lupus charity deal. Like, it was literally like the perfect design of how I want to do it. So that's what I'm going to steal. But one reason I really wanted to go ahead and film right now is because of the Megazord review from last weekend. Or, no, that was Wednesday, wasn't it? I think it was Wednesday. I found something I didn't know wasn't technically missing. The other tooth from the saber-toothed tiger. I'm straightening up because hopefully I'm going to have some friends over tonight. All I did was move this right here. This thingy, I just shoved it closer to the TV. I had to move it out the other day to get to my modem to reset it. And this was laying on the floor right at the edge, like where I had moved it. Like, if I hadn't moved that, I would never have found this thing. I didn't know it fell off. I don't know how it ended up right there. I assumed that it was missing from the time that David brought it over. So now the Saber-Tooth Tiger will be complete. So for everybody who saw that review and was like, you know, whatever, and then whoever said you could hit up Bluefin and probably get a replacement part. Well, no, I don't need it. I found the part that was missing. Like I said, I did not know that it had fallen off here, and I don't know how. I mean, that's our front door. I don't know how the heck it ended up over there. I mean, my building area and the stuff where it was sitting until I reviewed it is way over there. How did it end up over here on the floor, basically right next to the entertainment center? No idea. But like I said, I'm gonna go take a shower. Miss Shoky is still at work because she's gonna be out for a few days because of her surgery. She's getting ahead on work, making sure that everything's lined out very nicely, and she doesn't want to have to go in tomorrow to do anything. Tomorrow, I don't know what all I'm gonna be doing. I need to knock out a few reviews, because normally Monday is like my main do nothing and review day. Obviously I'm not going to be here on Monday, going to be at the hospital with her. Hopefully not all day. So I think I'm going to film Not Quite Master Grade Monday tomorrow, and then start on one of the builds that I've got unboxings for already. I think, I don't know, because I've still got to do Rose and Zulu, which is sitting on my review desk right now. Like, I started setting that up to do that review. That's why I was doing that live stream the other night. Sorry if the audio just kind of went poopy there for a second. Michael's coupons from God knows when. Sorry, once again, trying to clean up a little bit. We just got stuff everywhere. And her moms are going to be here on Monday. Moral support, and of course they want to make sure her daughter is okay. I've got to clean up this table. I am itching to build because I want to use my new nippers. I want to try those out. And I don't want to end up with the God hand problem, which seems to be plaguing a lot of people. And really, it's not, and I think I've covered this before on a live stream, we talked about it, but it's not the problem with the nippers, technically. It's a problem with the way you're using them. So if you're trying to clip a part that's too large, and you're squeezing really hard, and then it goes clink, and then the pieces collect together, and then they break off because, well, it's either crappy metal or it's just weak. But like I said, I'm gonna not have that happen, but I need to get these things open. I need to get all this cleaned up. Ooh, snacks. Snacks are good. But I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning at the hospital here at good old Conroe Regional. Baby just got taken back for her pre-op stuff. They got her all set up with the IV and all that. Didn't really want to be filming in there, but we've been here for a bit over an hour now, waiting on my parents. They'll be here eventually. This is really cool though. Look, here's the back side of the chapel. It's pretty neat. Yeah, they've actually done a lot of remodeling and stuff here at this hospital, but it's pretty cool. So I'm camped out next to the cafeteria. I'm gonna get some editing done while I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. Unfortunately, her moms couldn't make it down. They had a whole bunch of other stuff go on. So sadly, they're not gonna be able to make it. That was a long drive for them anyways. We'll just have to go see them maybe in one of these days while she's off. So right now she's considering taking off the entire week. She's already gonna be off today, tomorrow, Wednesday for recovery. She might take off Thursday too, just because. And then Friday's Good Friday, so she wasn't even gonna work then anyways. Unlike me, which of course I have to work on Good Friday. It's not a real holiday to UPS. So I'm just gonna sit here. I've got the backpack of everything. Get some videos edited, stuff like that. Probably head into the cafeteria here in a little bit, but talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so I'm headed out to the car, go put stuff away. Everything went well. She's just in recovery, trying to become ungroggy, and as soon as she's ready to come back out so that we can sit there and be with her, we'll be good. Parents are here. They're in the waiting room holding on to her stuff. I'm just tired of carrying my backpack around. I did manage to get some editing done. Not much. The video I was working on took way longer to do than I thought it would. Okay. Thank God. Parked right up front. So a very far walk. This backpack is heavy. Okay. Much better. Oh yeah, gotta go back inside. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. Not sure how long we'll have to stay here. If everything goes well, probably won't have to be more than another hour, hour and a half or so. So it is what it is. Oh yeah, hopefully she'll recover pretty quickly. And get her ass back to work. That was a long walk. Alright guys, so we're home finally. We got her dressed. She's still not feeling great. Because of course, coming down off all the meds. She's outside smoking though. We had to stop off, get some foods. Purposely didn't get any grocery shit done beforehand because we didn't know what she was going to react to. So basically got chicken soup. Kinda can't go wrong with it. So hopefully she'll be okay with that. So I'm about to start making me some lunch. And her, I guess technically some lunch. But she's doing okay. Surgery went fine, like I said earlier. So it is what it is. She's just gonna rest up and stuff. I think I am gonna take tomorrow off just to stay with her, just in case. Keep an eye on her, stuff like that. I don't want to have to like leave for like 2 or 3 hours for work and then not know if she's okay. So I'd rather just go ahead and take the day off, get paid for it, and just not even worry about it. So rather worry about her than delivering some dumb boxes. So that's pretty much it. You okay, baby? Took your barf bag with you? Is it good for your first cigarette in like 24 hours? Alright, he's just gonna crash on the couch for a bit. Oh yeah, movies. You gonna throw up? Don't throw up. She's gonna throw up. It's been a long day. I fell asleep on the couch a couple times. Just now went to go get her pain meds. And pain is finally starting to kick in, which it always does after a while. She's been resting up pretty good. I did, however, can't really see it, but finally got a package, another donation kit. So I'm gonna open that up when I get home. So that'll be a thing. Plus I got an air filter because we've needed one. Then I gotta get home to her. I was like, I already told my boss I'm not coming in tomorrow. Hopefully you got the message because he did not respond. So I'm gonna make sure I double send that to somebody else just in case. But yeah, it's just so tired. It's been a long day, guys. Started out real early. And it's funny, you know, it's like I only woke up, quote unquote, roughly 15 minutes before normal. You know, my normal time. You know, Mondays I sleep in because I don't have to go to work or anything, but I normally get up at 4:45 every morning. We had to get up at 4:30, and I'm just so tired today. I guess because last night I didn't sleep much, neither did she. So, it sucks. Hopefully tonight will be good. She's still feeling nauseous, which makes sense. She had, you know, surgery on her gut, is what it is. And she's been eating. She hasn't thrown up or anything, but she's been eating. So it's, you know, I'm thinking it's just because of the shock to the system. Hopefully she's okay. Just gonna keep getting her meds to her. And she's taking anti-nausea medication. It just isn't working that well. All these people who just feel the need they have to pass me. It's annoying. I'll get home, take care of her. Gotta do what you gotta do for your loved ones, guys. It's like hopefully there will be a time where she'll have to repay. You know, it's like hopefully that'll treat her well enough that in the future, if anything happens to me, she'll be there for me in the same instance. It's kind of what you always hope for whenever you have someone in your life. And you want to treat them well, and you want to treat them like you want to be treated, and hopefully in the future they'll do the same. So, I mean, she's my wife, I would hope so. But that's just kind of the thing, you know, you got to do for your loved ones, and hopefully they'll do for you. So, just take that as your message today, guys. But I gotta fight these stupid traffics. What's up, guys? So it's actually Tuesday. I ended up taking off the day from work just to stay with the wife, and plus I needed to sleep. Just did not go to bed at a good time, and well, alarm goes off fairly early, and I had to make sure that work knew I wasn't coming in. But we've just gone through the day trying to get her better. She's still in pain, of course, but we've been moving around a lot today, even went grocery shopping because we desperately needed food. And in case you're wondering, stupid switch, I don't know if I mentioned it the other day, for whatever reason ain't working again. Now I don't know, I mean, okay, so it's not this. It's annoying. I don't understand how it can burn out. But I'll check it on another plug. Either way, the whole reason I'm in here, I got another box. Now, for my Gundam related peoples, this is not Gundam related. This is in fact Power Rangers related. In the Plastic Addicts group, the good old unboxing art has added me to, there is a lovely gentleman named Ernest. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name. It's P, so Ernest P. Hooked a brother up. As it were. Because I have been struggling to find these things here in Texas. He found them where he lives and sent them to me. I'm getting there, hold on. Quite a lot of bubble wrap. Anyway. Of course, most of you probably know what these are. We've got Zeo Ranger Blue. That's awesome. So I guess that would be Rocky. Was it Rocky that went blue? So that's awesome. Got Zeo Ranger Green. Oh, but there's more. Because the Tommy collection had to continue. The Black Dino Thunder Ranger. I'm excited about that because it is Tommy. Alright, so that is now... Whoa! I'm trying to kill the camera. So between Zeo Red and White Ranger, I now have, 3 of the 4 Tommies that we have. And there was a guy in one of the Power Rangers groups who offered me a Green Ranger, and would have, but I is out of money right now. Wow, that Build-A-Megazord is huge. Like the leg. Like, look at that. See the leg in there? That's enormous. But I'm excited about these Zeos because I already have the pink and yellow Ranger on order at GameStop, so I just need to go pay those girls off, and actually I need to pay Ernest. So he sent these out of the kindness of his heart. However, I am going to pay him back because I'm just like that. But I'm excited because I'll finally have a completed Ranger set, other than the metallic set I did have, but I sold those. But I like Zeo, and it's cool because I'll actually have a Zeo Megazord Build-A-Figure as well. And I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to bother painting these. It might be fun, or it might be terrible, I don't know. I do have that amazing new gold marker, but I don't really want to waste it on these. And yeah, I do still have a problem with looking at the camera properly. But I'm excited, so I've got, or I will have, all of the Zeo Rangers. So I've already got the Gold Ranger, I've already got the Red Ranger, now I've got Blue and Green, so I have all the boys. So I just need the girls whenever they come out. I don't know when that is exactly. But I'm excited. It's cool stuff. And like I said, Ernest, you're the man. I'll be getting that money to you as soon as I can, even if I got to trickle it out a little at a time. So that's just awesome. The Plastic Cannibals group, I might have said Plastic Addicts. Plastic Cannibals group is actually pretty awesome. A whole bunch of great collectors. And so far, it's a great community full of people who actually want to support other collectors and stuff like that, instead of people who just want to try to benefit off of it. And yeah, I've benefited slightly here, but like I said, I'm going to pay him back. If there's anything I could trade to him or buy for him, I will totally do that as well. My room is still a mess from the other day, and I need to actually review that guy. It's like I have it out here on the desk. I've not reviewed it as of yet. I just haven't felt like doing anything, with the wifey's surgery and all that, and basically I'm just trying to keep an eye on her. Almost 24/7 right now. Do have to go back to work tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be fine by then. Shouldn't be an issue. Or at least she'll be fine enough to stay on her own. I just wanted to make sure today everything was good, because we slept in. After I went back to bed, I got to sleep in. And it was nice. I slept hard. And I haven't slept that hard in a few days. And she's had pain and stuff like that. We found out that the discharge nurse didn't really give us all the instructions we needed, like wound care or like using an ice pack, even though an ice pack is not necessarily needed, or not using a heating pad. She was going to use a heating pad, and if it wasn't for her boss telling her she shouldn't, she probably would have. We also don't need to put gauze pads over it or anything like that, need to leave them exposed. But today, since we went shopping and stuff, we put gauze pads on our wounds with some Neosporin. We're going to pull those off here in a little bit. Let them dry back out. But yeah, I'm just trying to get by in life right now. We're about to have some pretty nasty storms rolling through in the next couple days, probably overnight. And that's going to suck. Like, we already had some pretty nasty storms roll through Texas, not last week before. Tons of hail damage, tornadoes and stuff like that. It's the same kind of weather coming back through, though it's going to hit a little bit further south. Houston saw like none of that last go around. It's all up to the north in Huntsville. And anytime crappy weather comes along, you guys know me at this point. I don't dig it. I don't, like, we've had our fill of that. The rain actually shouldn't be too bad. It's going to be hard for a while, at least from what the weather guy says. And might have some minor street flooding and stuff like that, but nothing horrendous. No bayous and stuff like that overflowing. Although they were letting water out of Lake Houston just because, just to make sure. Because with all these thousands of people who already lost their homes to flooding, they're just making sure nobody else has any issues this go around, even though this is a pretty fast moving storm. So we have to roll into tonight and then a little bit through tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll have normal weather again. I'm more worried about the high winds and the hail, stuff like that, causing damage. Like, this is Texas. We have pine trees for days, and all the trees around us are old, big pine trees, and a couple hundred feet tall. Even though we're in the city for the most part, wind can still get pretty ridiculous, and we already know tornadoes can happen even this close to the core of the city, because back during the Labor Day floods a couple of years ago, which is the one that cost us our apartment in the first place, there was a tornado not maybe 3 miles from our place, and that's what killed the power in our town for 3 days. It's like it destroyed, like it just went through one little street, but tore up everything, so that anything that was connected to that power, it took them a while to get fixed. So, always wary of the weather, and the weather's been getting crazy, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna go probably edit this vlog. At least I've been vlogging for a couple days, instead of trying to knock out a whole bunch of content in one day and then throw it all together. I just every now and then throw together a vlog and make my life easier. But once again, Ernest, you are amazing. I'm so happy you got these. And then it looked like some people here in Texas were finding them as well, so I could literally go to Walgreens tomorrow and find them on the shelf. But this gave me a leg up, and I'm happy. And that means that just getting the 2 girls, I'll have the rest of the Zeo line, and then I kind of want the Dino Thunder white, just because he looks awesome. And then get a Green Ranger, and I'm done with the Legacy line. I don't care. It's like, after that, it doesn't really matter to me. So, just like the Legacy line, or sorry, Legends, Marvel Legends, I don't need to have them all. Because that's going to be it for this vlog. Catch you guys later, and remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense, it just has to be loud. By the way, go buy that shirt.